Malaysia. Here's your nightmare's nightmare, the monster, Montana Black.
He from Punk, big dog. Watts. He from Watts.
Motherfucker, you live down near Carowinds. I know you. Been in your house. And the bell has rang, and Keith Mack is stripping down. Wait a minute, hold on.
So Keith Mack has been begging.
Wait a minute.
Begging. What is he wearing?
On his singlet, you see Sesame Street characters, but it says Wrestling Street.
Wow. This is actually happening. So a little bit of backstory, Zane. You've been gone for a little while. Keith Mack has been harassing me and Montana and Elijah and Cade and Boss and Savannah and everybody else in the syndicate to put him on.
You know, I have to tell you, Tommy Thomas, I've seen the videos. I've seen it all. And I will tell you, like I've told every promoter and every person I've ever met, when it comes to Keith Mack, there's always a spot for Keith Mack. If you're not putting him on, you're the biggest idiot in the business.
Well,
of course, Montana Black's going to put him on the ground, on his back.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
He's also a comedic genius.
I used my little bit of stock that I had left in this company, and I decided to put him on. So if Keith can find some way to get through Montana, if he can pin Montana's shoulders to the mat, 1, 2, 3, he might have an opportunity to join the syndicate.
So wait, if
he can pin Montana, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, but what if he makes him submit?
I mean, fine, we'll go with it. He can make him tap out too.
What if he just wins?
No, it's got to be pin or submit. Because, come on, I mean, there's a million ways to win a match. He's got to pin Montana or make Montana tap out. Okay. And then we'll give him an opportunity.
You're saying there's a million ways to win, but only 999,998
for him to join the syndicate.
Possibilities?
Yes, for him to be able to join the syndicate. And once again, even if he can somehow
just to join the syndicate, but what if he doesn't want to join the syndicate anymore? What if now that he's on the pure shows, he's been put on by some? Wait a minute.
If he keeps doing moves like that, I don't think we want him in the syndicate.
Why? Tell me about that. Well, you got some hard takes on some issues?
Look, we just saying that's not what we about in the syndicate.
Oh, he's about some of those dusties. He's about that flip-flop and fly.
There we go. There we go. And that's why Montana Black is smart.
Come on, referee.
That was a smart move by my client, Montana Black.
You mean a cowardly move. A cowardly move by your client, Montana Black.
And look at him, smartly walking over to his ally, his friend, his confidant, his right hand, TJ Boss.
That referee better get in between TJ Boss.
See, he's not that bright. I would not go near Boss whatsoever. See, Montana,
you tell me
fight
why
back.
TJ just stood there and stared at him? You would think he would at least want to try to intimidate him and get him away from your client.
I feel like
I don't know how much you are paying your boys here.
I feel like just Boss looking at them is intimidation enough. Boss looks at me and I'm intimidated. I'm looking at him now. I just wet myself a little bit.
You sure did. I can confirm that. You are sitting beside me.
Yes, that's what
weird.
that smell is.
Is that asparagus?
Yes, very much so. Had a
at
lot
least
of
you're
it
a
for
body
lunch.
guy all of a sudden.
Oh, sick kick off the apron. I don't think Keith Mack's going to get put on. I don't think he's going to get put on at all.
How big was the car?
And look at this. Montana taking his time, being methodical about it. That is why he is a monster. He is not just a man. He is not a monster among men. He is just a damn monster. He's a monster among monsters. He's a monster's nightmare. He's a nightmare's nightmare, Zane.
I can read his shirt. You are correct.
All the catchphrases. And
choke
all the choke slams to the hardest part of the ring.
on that unforgiving apron. You know, what people don't really understand about rings, it's just steel, and then it's wood. And usually, the slightest amount of padding that we ever put on the ring,
if we're
there's
lucky,
always a side that it's not long enough.
Yes.
So there is exposed wood and steel right there that he just landed on.
Which, by the way, I want to teach a seminar about how to count the inches on when you cut a pad. So,
you have a measuring stick for these inches?
Yes.
How big are we going with these inches?
About big enough to watch Keith Mack get choked out by those big hands of Montana Black.
This referee, I don't know.
I mean,
senior official Kevin Pierce, he is senior official these days, is he?
Yes, he is
I
senior
haven't been
official.
here in a moment. I don't know if there might be some other morons running around the back.
No, Kevin
Senior
Pierce is our
official.
senior official.
Kevin Pierce is a senior moron. When we have him, and he's just letting this occur.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Was Pates? Oh my God, he just went black mom after church on him. Like, you just acted up in church, and you getting whooped now, and now he's smiling.
This has been well over 10 seconds.
Look at that sick smile.
Is Montana Black scared of? Is Kevin Pierce scared of Montana Black as well?
Wouldn't you be afraid of him? Do you want to stand face to face with this man?
I sure would. I would do it every day of the week. He's still out there. He should still be counting.
You know what? No. Hey, just let it happen. Pierce doesn't want to get messed up. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Tommy Thomas, you're right. There are a million ways to win a match, and right there, if Ref Pierce was doing his job proper, Keith Mack would have just beat your client.
Look, all I'm saying is, Ref Pierce also knew that if Montana had lost via countout, that Ref Pierce had better run to the back.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Nope.
More Dusties.
Nope. Do not let him hit you like that, Montana.
There it
Do
is.
not let him hit you like that.
Flip and fly. But
See,
he's
look.
only staggering.
He's still up. Stand on your feet. Stay on your feet.
Oh, and a big drop kick.
There we go. Stay up. See, the longer he
He is
stays up,
leading
the
up in that
better chance
corner.
he's got.
That big flying booty.
Come on, Montana. Stay up.
Oh.
There we go. That's it. That's it. It's over, Zane. It's over. Do you even see? He's knocked out right now. You can't even see, but his eyes are rolled back in his head.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Keith Mack finding the wherewithal to kick out. It's because of that pin. It's because of that pin. I've been saying it every single match. That pin is for losers.
You have said that all night. I will be sure to tell Montana to pin somebody properly the next time. That way this match could be over already.
You won't have to worry about it because when Keith Mack beats Montana Black, Keith Mack will tell him I beat you because I know how to pin somebody. Fight whip reverse. Whoa! Oh my God!
That was on his head. Did you see him drop him on the top of his cranium? That was where his soft spot was as a baby.
Keith Mack is getting up, and I don't believe it's because he's trying to fight back. I believe it's because he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know up from down. He doesn't know left from right. He does not know how much in danger he is at this
he
moment.
should not turn around.
Oh!
Big spear. That's it. 1, 2, and just stay down. Just stay down, damn it. Just stay down. Okay, so.
Tommy, it sounds like you need to run up there and yell at your client. Don't worry, we have it taken care of back here.
To be honest, I didn't think I needed to be out at ringside for a match against Keith Mack. I thought that maybe Montana could handle this easily.
Keith Mack has heart. Keith Mack is an inspiration to all of us, no matter how big your opponent is, no matter how big. Oh.
Well, what's a heart when you're going to have to rip it out of his chest with the jaws of life after that? He just imploded his chest on that.
But Keith Mack is still on his feet. And speaking of feet, a big boot to Montana Black's face.
Montana, if you... Stop playing with
Big
him.
rolls over. This go in there. 1, 2. Look, he was out. God. Oh, my God. I came up out of my seat. I thought this was the moment Keith Mack was about to be put on.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Montana. Montana!
Tommy,
Finish him off!
I can see it in your eyes, Tommy. You are scared. You are really... TJ Boss looks like he's just staring at a platter of cheese, but I can tell it in your heart and your soul. You are scared.
No, keep hitting him, Montana.
Montana makes it back to his feet first. But Keith Mack is on his way up. He is going to pull himself from the bottom. He is going to climb his way to the top. Keith Mack is still in this.
Hit him, Montana! You hit him harder! See, and these insipid fans are cheering on Keith Mack like the idiots that they are, Zane.
Montana could have ended this, but no, he wants more. Where'd he go?
Sick kick.
That big.
That's it. Cover him.
He's just pulling him back up. He could have had it right there.
He's just toying with him, Zane. That's all he's doing. He's trying to show that he is so much better of a combat athlete that he doesn't even need to pin him right away. He's just going to dominate and dominate and dominate like he's been doing all match.
About to end this match.
There we go. Count it, ref. 1, 2, and 3. You know what? I'll be back for this next match, but I'm going to go celebrate with my client right now.
Keith Mack might have come up short, ladies and gentlemen, but there lies a hero. There lies a man you can get behind. Pound for pound, one of my favorite wrestlers in the Mid-Atlantic. Keith Mack gave everything he had.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been informed that the decision is reversed. Therefore, your winner, Keith Mack.
Pay $1,000 in fines.
Hey, we ain't worried about that, man. We done our job. He ain't gonna get put on no more. We good.
Get him out of here, Tom.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it.